All right. How's it going, peeps? Today is Thursday, March 6th, and here is your fastest possible dinar update. Everything's in my opinion. I'm not offering professional advice, so let's hit it. All right, so we continue the misinformation, misdirection game with Iraq. So Shafak News reporting that the dollar prices are continuing to edge lower. Qasem Al-Ali on X says the meetings conclude in Baghdad with no breakthroughs, meeting again early next week. So, report number one. From Zoom News, it says oil exports not expected until April. No agreement between Iraq, Kurdistan, and APIKUR. My video yesterday explained who they are. Let's see. So, some other things that we need to keep on the radar. So, Saturday, the 8th, way back in the Obama administration, Obama issued an order allowing Iraq to export Iranian oil. So, why was this put in place? Well, history has proven that Obama had ties with Iran. He sent them pallets of money. There's so many things that we could go into. So why is this important? So basically, Iran was skirting around the sanctions that were in place by exporting oil through Iraq and then shipping it out. So that's how they were getting money in. So, so why is this important that it's ending? So Trump wants to keep Iran from profiting from Iraq's RV. He's totally isolating Iran. And right now, Iraq is their lifeline. Through smuggling, corrupt politicians, the oil and gas that have now been, the gas has been cut off. There's talks that they could possibly get a renewal on that or an extension, but we have to wait and see. And then Saturday, ending the oil export via Iraq. So Trump is basically plugging all the holes that the Obama administration put in place to keep Iran afloat. In my opinion, Iran has been a major holdup to this whole RIRV process with Iraq. And they were deeply embedded into the Iraqi government. Some say Husseini is in that camp. I don't know. I'm still on the fence on that one. But, so what steps have they been taking to get rid of the Iranian problem? So we already touched on the ones with stopping the gas imports from Iran. This weekend stops the oil imports, and then they've been taking a lot of steps to root out the corrupt politicians that are in the Iraqi government. They have been following the money trail from Iran into Iraqi's pockets. So that leads me to believe that they have blockchain in place in their banking, AI also, and it's digging back through the receipts to find these guys, and then they're being called to the mat. Some other important things in controlling the Iranians and blocking them from profiting off of Iraq. We've also seen the banking reform. That, I believe this is one of the main reasons that they've been pushing banking reforms becoming digital. They're really on the cutting edge of the digital banking world with AI, blockchain, pushing their people. We have as Westerners, we kind of have to take a couple steps back and look at the culture of Iraq, Iran, the Middle East. It's cash driven, paper, cash. Their markets, their local trade, all done with cash. They are not like us that carry a stack of credit cards and bank cards in their wallets. So there's been a major push to get them digitized, to introduce bank cards and payment cards to their people and get them warmed up to the idea that this is their future. So by doing that, they're closing down the black market currency exchanges. That's been massive in the last year, 2 years, that they've been closing these things down. We know them as the parallel markets. Also, they're going to their citizens' bank cards. There's been a lot of resistance to that because, again, this is new to these people. That's not their culture. That's not how life has been up to the last couple of years. It's all been cash. So for them to trust the banks that have really screwed them over for the last few years, that's a big deal. So there's been the big push to verify who you are. Then they had the census. That was crucial because they need to know that the person holding their card who's going to be receiving benefits from the HCL is in fact an Iraqi citizen and not Iranian and across the border. So that's another big step in combating the Iranian corruption. And then we have, again, the digital banking reform with AI and blockchain tracking money, so that way if money is flowing back across the border into Iran, they can track it, find out who it's going to and where it came from, and then deal with those people. So another notable event in Iraq is that they continue to import gold. They're the fourth leading country in the Arab world for gold imports and holding gold. And then there are 28 out of 100 countries that are importing gold. So that's pretty big. Those are big numbers. And they're doing that because they have their digital, gold-backed digital dinar. So that's another big one. So I know we're all frustrated and we are very tired of the games and the runaround and all that stuff, but you get a lot of comments that it's the same old, and blah blah blah. But it's not. We've never been or seen these advancements in Iraq. We've not ever. I mean, we're in the days of AI. We're in the days of blockchain, crypto. The world is changing, and we're seeing it played out in front of our eyes in real time in Iraq. And here in the States, it's more openly accepted because we're so used to hearing AI and Terminator movies and different things like that. It's not a new thing for us. But we've not been here before. So while it's very frustrating, the runaround and the circle tell of reports coming out of Iraq that almost seem to contradict themselves, we are moving forward. So if you're looking for hope and you're looking for something to hang on to that we are moving forward. But it's so easy for us to become narrow-minded because we're so focused on when's the rate going to change, The world is changing, and that's where we're at with this RV. Think about it. Why are nations hoarding gold? Why are they bringing it in? Why are nations talking about new security measures and new currencies for their nations. We hear all the time the rainbow currency and the new currency that's supposed to be coming out in the United States. Vietnam is talking about new security measures in their currency. Same with dinar. We're hearing about new security measures. Why is all that happening? Because the banking world and banking as we know it, moving into the future, is going to be completely rewritten. We are going into a new era of banking and a new era of the way that business is done. Crypto's not going away. It's the future. So my advice to everyone is learn everything you can learn about crypto. Find people on YouTube that's their wheelhouse, that's their world, that's all they talk about is crypto. And follow those people, learn everything you can learn about it. Start out small, do a few little trades, get a good wallet, digital wallet. Practice moving money on and off of that wallet, because guys, it's the future. I mean, I believe we're going to still have cash for a long time, but the world is moving to digital money. So it would behoove yourself to learn these things now instead of later, playing catch up. If you're confused, if you're Gen X, have your grandkids explain it to you. If you're boomers and all that, get your kids, your grandkids, have them explain it to you, because I guarantee they're probably pretty hip to it. All right, so continuing on to the misinformation front or misdirection. So Majid just reported that to him it sounds like the tripartite meeting between the Kurdistan's Iraqi government and the I don't want to mispronounce it, APIKUR. He believes that they did come to an agreement because the Minister of Oil announces the imminent activation of the export file. Now, what's the export file? That means oil and water. Again, it's in the Middle East. They don't have abundance of water like we do here in the States or in Europe. So water is, worth its weight in gold. So the imminent activation of the export file, again, water and oil, through the Turkish port of Ceyhan, Ceyhan. Okay, so could we be seeing that next week with the ending of the Obama administration agreement to allows Iranian oil to flow through Iraq and be exported? And then again next week, what's coming up? So today, Trump is signing some more executive orders. And then tomorrow, Friday, the crypto summit is taking place at the White House. That's going to be big. And then next week, the 2025 budget tables reach Parliament again. So the solution to all of Iraq's problems is a rate change. So we're close. I don't do the timing thing. I did watch Mark's news blurb. No new updates on bonds people from last night. He's still hearing that they are going to be completed, whether that's contracts or being paid out. That's not clear, but contracts at least completed by the 18th. So all things are pointing towards this month. A lot of people are reporting that it could go into June. I think it's tied to the ISO 222 activation, Basel III, all that stuff. It could. I'm not saying that we're not going to be sitting here in June. I don't think we are, but that's just my opinion. Um, I feel like things are accelerating. All the different roads that we watch, crypto, Iraq, U.S. politics, Ukraine, the Ukraine-Russia war, feels like they're all getting ready to hit the main highway and come together. So to me, it feels like we're close. How close, I don't know. But that's it for today, guys. Hope that wasn't too painful. And it's early, so I'm sure there's going to be some more news coming out later. That's it for now. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for your time watching these videos. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you guys later.